Hey, it's Max Chroma with another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some more features in the 1.2.5 update to the Max Chroma DTF Auto Prepper, along with the ScreenTone DTF program that comes with it. So let's just jump right into it. Now, the thing that I wanted to show is, in the previous video, I went over how to download all the files, how to install it, and right here in my downloads folder, we just view details here. I think I'll show you guys before we jump into the Photoshop stuff. Let me save this file out just like it is here. And we're going to use this test image. So let me just go ahead and put it, I'll do it on the desktop. Save it as a PNG file. We'll use this image in our test. I'll show you guys. Let's go into ScreenTone DTF. So if you unzipped the zip package for that, you downloaded it, unzipped it, and here's going to be an executable file that says ScreenTone DTF setup 102.exe. That'd be the installer. And there's some documents that just show you like the license agreement and all those sorts of things. Now in this installer, this is for PC. If you guys are on a Mac, or if you're on, mobile, you want to try it out on a mobile setup like a tablet or a smartphone, just let me know and I can give you a link where you can install it. I just haven't made an installer file for Mac or for those other things. Basically a different way to install like an app on those other devices. But if I just double click this, it's going to go into an installer. We will go ahead and do more info. It says it just doesn't recognize the app. It's unknown publisher. So we're going to do run anyway. I think I might need to make sure that I have something set up in there just to tell you guys that it's created by Max Chroma. But that's about it. It's really just an installer for this application. So let me go ahead and minimize this. Basically what it does is opens up this standalone program. You can go ahead and at the very first tab here, the File tab, we can load an image file. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go right to the desktop and load this file. And when it loads in, it's like we've got, if we have it under the Adjustments tab, Show Source Image, we're going to see the original on the left and this new one on the right. And what we can do is go back to the File tab. It'll show us things like we can choose the halftone shape. It'll show us the pixel image width and height in the pixels. It'll show us the resolution that it's at if we were to do 10 inches. Now that's just a default, so you want to be aware of what size you're trying to output the image at. So let's see what I had it set at originally here. It was really about 12 inches at 300, so it doesn't change the image. The pixels are what it is. I could change this to 300 and get back to the default of 12 there. Right now there's some things set up on how you pick the colors. And so it goes basically like the custom color settings. There's a difference mode on how it's picking how it's blending the color from the others. There's a shirt color that we can set, custom color 1, and then the replacer color for that, and then color 2 replacer. Then there's adjustments for this. And so this is all real-time stuff. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Set to 25 LPI by default. And there's a couple of modes at the bottom. So right now the replacement mode, the DTF color replacement mode that it's in, is replacer 1 into original. Okay. So what we're doing is we can actually choose in real time. So I'm going to click this and I can change the color. You see how it changes when I move this black? But I can click on this color picker, and then when I'm over this original art, any color I pick, so if I pick the black there or this gray or even this background color, that's the color it's going to pick. So I can change it, pick it in real time. You see that? So I can pick the color, and now it's knocking that out, and it's just showing the replacement. Okay, I can change that replacement to anything, but it's basically showing it like that. Okay. So when I had it set to this color, it's kind of like the film color. But really, we can change it to any color we want. Let's say I change it to that pink. So what happens is if I zoom in to this artwork, you can see that it's knocking out that color and it's turning it into halftones. Okay. And we could choose how much of it we want to remove. Remove less of it, more of it. And we can do, let's just do maybe RGB exact instead of the HWB one. And so you see what I can do is adjust the different points at which it's blending. Okay. As long as I have this checkbox set there, whatever I click over here is the color that it removes. So there it's removing the black, here it's removing that background color. But really for this image, all I want to do is remove the background color. And maybe keep this set there, move this down so it doesn't take out all that stuff, maybe right to about there. Okay, we can change the halftone LPI in real time, so we can just change these settings. I'll zoom in again and show you. And so right here, I can actually change the halftone angle. See how it just rotates in real time? Set it to any angle I want, 45, let's say. We can change the shape, go back up here, round dots, maybe lines. See that? I have other ones, triangles, we've got hexagons. Let's just go back to round dot, and that'll match the LPI, but here we can change the LPI size, so I can go to larger dots, or we can go to smaller dots. And this might run a little faster, maybe if I didn't have Photoshop running at the same time. Also recording the screen, right? But it does work with a GPU. You gotta have a graphics card in your system to make this run really well. So I'm gonna change that back to about 25 LPI. And if I go to the different replacer modes, you can see I do shirt color replace or replace color 1 into color 2. Okay, let me zoom back out and show you. Or we can do black into white to look at it like a base, sort of. White into black. Alpha as shirt color. If you did have the alpha transparency in the art, it would let you change it into the original color. Well, let's just do this one right here. And what I'm going to show you guys is how to then knock that color out. Right now, I don't have it set where it saves with a transparent PNG file. But what you do is just save the image here. It'll go to the downloads, or let's put it on the desktop. And we don't want the same name. We will say halftoned. Then I'm going to show you the other thing that comes with. So it's going to be in the extra tools, and we're going to go to color remover. And basically this file is just a simple little web page that opens up in your browser. So if I just double click it, it'll open up right here. And what I can do is go right here and do choose file. Go to the desktop. Here's this halftone file. And what I want to do is to pick the color. What I want to do is pick color from canvas. When I hover over it, I'm going to get a little crosshair. Click that. And then I'm going to left click here to set the color to that one. And what we're going to do is swap it to just transparency. It's already default to transparency. So we do swap. And it's cut it out, and now I can just do save current image. And we can go to the downloads, probably see here it is right here. So now here's the image ready to go. And the thing that I'm showing you with this is that you don't need Photoshop to do that. So now that image is basically ready to send out to print on a transfer or to print on your own transfers with the background halftoned. And that's with the ScreenTone DTF software and with that simple little color remover program. What I'm going to do is actually I kind of don't need all these things in this color remover to function like this if I just set that stuff up with features in the ScreenTone DTF program where you just save with it knocked out to transparency. So it's really just one more update I got to make to this thing to make it do that. But just showing you guys where things are at right now already with the updates. And again, this is a free update that you get if you've already purchased this before. The thing I want you guys to be reminded about is that any of the products you purchase, they always get updates when I'm making the improvements to it, and you don't have to purchase it again or purchase the upgrades at all. So just email me if you think you've already spent this money before for the product and you can't get access to the update. Just let me know. Anyway, I think that's all I want to do for this video. I was going to go into showing you the transparency options for that, but I think I'll stop this video where it is now and was just going over the ScreenTone DTF. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching.